Welcome to SOLIDWORKS for the Engineering Design Process, Lesson 2, Section 5, Part 5. Now that you've made all the sub-assemblies, you're ready to bring them together to make the windmill assembly. Begin by adding the tower subassembly. Next, add the base subassembly. The first mate you need to add is a concentric mate between this protruding surface on the tower and this inner surface on the base. Since the base is facing the wrong direction, click Flip Mate Alignment to correct its orientation. Now bring them together. Create a coincident mate between the top of the base and the bottom of the tower. Then, add a coincident mate between the two keyways. Now you are ready to insert the dynamo subassembly. Do this by clicking Insert Components on the Command Manager. Since the dynamo is supposed to go inside of the tower, create a concentric mate between the rod of the dynamo and the tower. Click Flip Mate Alignment to correct its orientation. Lower the dynamo down by creating a distance mate of 4.17 millimeters between the inner base of the tower and the bottom hole of the dynamo. To align the plug on the bottom of the dynamo and the keyway on the tower base, create a parallel mate. Now you will add the shaft subassembly to the dynamo. Click Insert Component to add the subassembly. To mate the shaft to the dynamo, you will create a concentric mate and then a coincident mate. The concentric mate is between the dynamo rod and the shaft. Click Flip Mate Alignment to correct its orientation. Now create the coincident mate between the bottom of the shaft and the top of the dynamo. The only thing left to add to this windmill are the blades. Begin by creating a coincident mate between the top of the tower and the bottom of the blades assembly. Then align the protruding shaft and the hole at the bottom of the blades using a concentric mate. Lastly, to translate the rotation of the blades into rotation of the shaft, you need to create a parallel mate between their planes. You have now completed the windmill assembly. In this video you created all the different individual sub-assemblies of the windmill. You then brought them together to construct the complete windmill assembly.